So you're watching Rock Alarm, and with me is Mikael from Opeth. We're in Hamburg in the Markthalle. Yes, hi Mikael.
Hello.
So first of all, I won't ask you why there are blast beats in Lotus Eater.
Yeah, I had that question a couple of times. Yeah.
So I read a quote in your booklet to Watershed, a definition for Opeth. It says a cluster of musicians expressing emotions by piecing random notes and or chords together. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's it's best describing the band, especially since Watershed, because I think you use very different parts within one song.
Basically, I'm hoping to, when I write, I'm hoping to come up with a good song, and my definition or idea of a good song maybe is a little bit different than from other writers. And I just like to have weird things going on sometimes, and I have so many different types of influences. It's inevitable it's going to end up a bit odd, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the music I want to. That's the way I want it to sound, you know. A bit experimental. We still have our foot firmly in metal, I think, you know. But we've our feet actually, because we got feet, not just one foot. But we listen to all sorts of different music, and it's gonna get its way into our own stuff, you know. I never know what we're gonna end up with, you know. Usually I'm writing some stuff, and most of it is like maybe a decent heavy metal riff or some acoustic little interlude or something, but I'm waiting until I have something that sounds more like a theme, and that sets the standard for the rest of the record. I'm waiting for that fantastic idea, and once I have it, I know where to go from that.
What about the recordings to Watershed? It were the first recordings without Peter and Martin, and they have been with you for many years in releases. What was it like to record without them?
It was nice, to be honest. You know, I didn't miss them so much in the recording environment. To be honest, you know, it's more like just having them around and touring and that kind of stuff was a bit awkward to begin with, but. You know, it's. I don't look back with regrets, or I don't think it was the good old days. You know, I think it's going so well for us now. We're playing so well, and everything is just moved up a notch. You know.
Okay, cool.
So the recording process was the best I've ever had, to be honest. Personally.
You just released a new EP, a digital EP. That's just to get via the internet.
Yeah. Did we? I didn't know it was out.
Wait, I'm asking you.
Yeah. You know, I heard about that, but I don't know how that works. You know, how you release something on the internet. You know, so it's a bit of a foreign idea to me, to be honest. But it was the Burden single, I guess, with some extra stuff.
Yeah.
But we're looking at putting out a vinyl single as well, which I like. You know, I hate downloaded releases. I can't understand that.
And you're a fan, especially of vinyls.
Yeah, I like vinyl. You know, but to be honest, with new releases, I prefer to have them on CD. You know, but none of the Roadrunner offices wanted to do a CD release of the single, and we didn't have one for the Porcelain Heart either. Which it was just a promotional single, as far as I know. It's more meant to be played on radio, and we did a video and that kind of stuff, you know. So we've never been a band to put out a single. You go down to the store and buy the latest Opeth single.
Yeah. Well, you already said that you don't have plans when it comes to the sound of the next album, but the next album is going to be the 10th. So are there any special plans? Do you have anything in mind for it?
No, you know, being the 10th album is just a number, you know. So I want it to be a good album, of course, and I don't really have any idea what we're gonna do next, you know. I feel already I have some urge to write, because every time if I sit down and play something other than practice or whatever songs we're gonna play that evening, or you know, I come up with stuff. So that's a good sign. Usually, if I'm not ready to write, I can't come up with anything. But now, every time I sit down and play, I come up with stuff. So it's a good sign. But we still have to tour for this album for another year.
Do you enjoy to tour that long?
I want to promote them properly, promote the albums properly, you know, and that's the only way for a metal band is to go out and tour. And there's a big demand for Opeth everywhere in the world now, so we can play. We could probably do 3 years tour if we wanted to, but you know, it's what you got to do. Things changed a little bit for me because I'm a dad now and that kind of stuff, so I don't really enjoy touring that much anymore, because obviously it means I'm away from home all the time. But I enjoy the gigs. I love playing live, but I don't enjoy traveling and stuff. And, you know. But what do? You know, I got a good wife.
We're all fucking hungover today because yesterday Iron Maiden played here, right? And we happened to stay at the same hotel as Iron Maiden. So I was sitting, having a beer in the bar, and next to me is fucking Iron Maiden. So I had to drink a lot in order to say, hello, hi Dave, hi Steve Harris.
Sometimes you're on a roll, sometimes you're just more of an entertainer than other nights, if you know what I mean. And you just end up doing stupid things, you know, which is fun. You know, I like it like that. But sometimes you only want to play the songs, and that's the only thing you want to do. But generally I get transformed a little bit when I go on stage. And after a couple of songs in, I start becoming some type of, you know, other guy than what I'm right now, you know.
Okay.
I didn't think I was one of those types of guys, to be honest, that transforms. But I do.
We're gonna play some rock and roll tunes to you guys. If you don't recognize this song, you're a fucking cunt.
When I see live recordings, I see like, wow, what am I doing?
There's probably a lot of wet girls out there.
But that's the way I kind of, it's the vibe of playing live, you know. It's a good fucking rock and roll party up there, you know.